Hang on. That moment when you go live and you realize you weren't ready. I do that like almost half the time. Hello there, Lucas. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Nathan, Nate Dog. What's up, Nate Dog? I feel like it's been 100 years since I've talked to you. Afternoon, Regina. Hello to Oregon. Good afternoon. Come to Tahoe. Golf on me. Thanks, Dina. You know, Katie and Spencer are in Tahoe right now. That's now, right? I would like to go just about anywhere. The closest thing I get to getting away these days is Palm Springs, which isn't bad. We had a lovely time this past weekend. But I've taken one vacation in 25 years. 2 vacations in 25 years, 30 years. What's wrong with me? No, I did not see the Mando release date. What happened with that, Lucas? I haven't been paying attention to hardly anything. What's up, Laramie? Guys, I'm in a dungeon. I'm in a work, and then dungeon. It's just work, a little bit of fun, work. 30th. Wow, really? This October? Wow. Season 2, this October. So they finished shooting. They were shooting through that whole COVID thing? Well, he's wearing armor. Boom, zing, yeah. The Mondo. All right. Wait, Laramie, what are you doing going to Denver? Are you going back to Denver? He never takes us back. This is the way. We should all go Mondo, and we can all be free to do whatever we want. We could, kill some people on the way for money, but, whatever. Well, before we get into the rumor roundup, I went to Disney or downtown Disney twice these past couple days. Did he answer me? No, not yet. I went to downtown Disney last night with Liz. We had dinner with Magic Journeys with Janelle and McVie. It was lovely. Janelle and McVie are such nice people. They're so sweet. I love those two. It was the first time we really got together. We got together to do something like that. We've said hi and talked a little bit here and there, but never really sat down and spent a couple hours. And we didn't really film. I filmed a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it out. I filmed a little bit, just kind of walking through downtown Disney, and then McVie did this amazing outro for me because I was like struggling with filming last night. I'm struggling. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And McVie literally says, "Give me that." And he grabs the camera and he does the whole outro for me in selfie mode. It was fantastic. He's a pro. That McVie is a pro. Anyway, so we did that last night, and then today we went back for the pin event. Somebody asked me about the merch event. It was just for pins, and it was total letdown. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but I thought I would get something more than what I got. We're going to do a video on that as well about struggling for content, you guys. We're struggling for content. I don't know what to do. But I got a pin, and I got one of those sipper cups that people have been talking about. I mean, it's fun. I just get to be, you need a vacation from your furlough, Laramie? Wait, did you answer me before? I don't think you did. Laramie on the loose. No, he's just been on the road for 14 hours. Stephen Crawford wants to know, how can you get excited about pins? Well, some people get really excited about pins. Stephen, really excited. But, I'm a pin collector, not a pin trader. Magic Journeys, Kiki. Magic Journeys, Miguel and Janelle. They do food blogs. They do the wonderful world of food. And they make the most beautiful videos you'll ever see. Go check out Magic Journeys. I know some folks on here are agreeing with me on that. Abram says it's awesome to see fellow vloggers and Disney enthusiasts collaborate on and off the camera. Well, we've talked about this a lot with Katie and Spence, with Adam, and with Miguel and Janelle. Agreed. I froze again. That one of the cool byproducts of the COVID era is that it has brought all of us together. Us, the vlogging community. Well, most of us, a lot of us anyway, not everybody, but we're all a lot closer than we used to be. And I'm not sure why that is. I'm just not sure why that is, but it's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Runaway Railway delayed until 2023. Well, yeah, it was. I don't think it was supposed to be finished before 2023, if you ask me. So I'm not surprised at all to hear that, because they're not going to be working full time. Although okay, so not a rumor, but when we drove to downtown Disney today, where's the camera on this thing? Is it right there? Am I looking at you guys right now? I don't know where the camera is. That's it right there, right? I'm going to look at me all the time. Is that weird? Is that disconcerting for you guys? I don't use webcams ever. Okay, wait. All right. Yes, hello. It's so funny. You guys, I am the least, I watch people just, get down on their phones and on their technology. I am so analog. I'm so analog on this kind of thing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I just did it again. It is low res. I don't know. I'm working on that. I'm working on an easier way to do this. I want to use the laptop that I'm using that has the webcam so that I am hands-free. And so I can sit at this desk and be hands-free when I scroll through comments. When I do it through the phone, which has a little bit better resolution, I have to use my hand. I have to scroll, right, with my finger, and I don't like that. I do it for the Thursday night show, but for this many, I wanted to be hands-free so I could just sit there with the mouse and scroll through the comments. The resolution isn't as great, and I might try to do something about that later. Yeah, no, they're not the greatest. They're not the greatest. Anyway. When did Lego start? That's cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't enjoy this. I don't like looking at that little dot right now. I'm not enjoying that at all. That's really weird and creepy because also I can't, not creepy, but it's just weird for me. Plus I can't see the comments, which are over here. It's better if I just look at myself and then look at the comments. I hear they're going to announce Disney opening news on Friday. No, that's not. I don't think so. No. They just got done saying that that they talked to Disney, that the state of California's talked to them, but they have nothing. Nothing's been formulated. No plans have been formulated. Now, okay. So to that question, I'm not saying that they don't have a plan. I'm saying they're not going to announce anything on Friday. Does that make sense? Just progress, yeah. Just progress. Progress forward. What was I talking about? Hi, Mara. They're keeping us. Well, the thing is that I don't know, if it's because they don't want us to think that they've already got this all worked out. Is that what it is? If we do this announcement like they did last week, and then say, okay, and then tomorrow they got this whole other plan with Disney worked out, it looks to anybody with half a brain like they already had a plan. So they have to put in time. They have to put in space to make it look like they were working on it. It's opening Saturday. Okay. All right. This is rumor roundup, but not wild, crazy talk roundup. Yeah, so I think they're pretty close. Okay, so let's just talk about some of those rumors that have been going around because there's a lot of it. Last week, when was it last week? Somebody, I think it was Blog Mickey, reported September 28th. And I didn't like that rumor at all. And I said as much as recently as yesterday. That I just don't think September 28th is a possibility. Then the other rumor that we were hearing is early November, after they get the okay from the state, blah, 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 get ready. They don't want to do things in October. Amy Tim says, not enough time. Well, to hear Josh tomorrow tell it, they're ready to go. People aren't ready. They have to train. They still have to train the cast members. I don't think they've been training cast members right now, right? Because I've heard nothing of that. And I know a few. Some that are on furlough, some that aren't. So I haven't heard anything like that. I think. No, nothing like that. So no, it doesn't make any sense at all for them to be open, next week. That's crazy talk. They should retheme the Nemo subs. Well, yeah, okay. They have to wait till at least the 8th to get out of Marty Snyder. Let's talk about that. Marty Snyder says they have to wait until at least the 8th to get out of purple, then 14 days after that. Marty, those rules don't apply to Disneyland. They've almost said almost exactly that. They've said almost exactly there's these rules and then there's the Disney rules. And that's what I was talking about last week. If you're going to have two separate rule sets, then your rules are stupid. But that's exactly what the governor said when somebody asked him, hey, what about Disneyland? Well, it's a unique situation and we're working on it. It's all very whatever. If they had the same rules, he would have said state or the city of Orange or Orange County is in Orange and they can't open. They can't open because they're not in compliance. If that weren't the case, or I should say, him not saying that suggests that they have a different set of guidelines. Here's a rumor that Big Black Guy channel says horses sighted on Main Street. Are you serious, Big Black Guy? How you can't see down Main Street? Who saw them? I went there last night with the express thought of trying to see the lights on Main Street, which, by the way, they were not on, to see the lights on Main Street, and there were none. So how is anybody able to see horses? You can't see down Main Street. I've tried every little angle. Tell me where to stand. Tell me where to stand. There were pictures? How? Where? Who? Who took the pictures? Mattercam can't see down Main Street, right? Helicopter. They saw them through the tunnel over guest relations. I looked down that tunnel. You can't see down Main Street. The train station is always lit up. Yeah, send me Space Mountain says he's got a photo. I'd like to see that. Speaking of which, things that I saw, I didn't get to talk about this before. When we were driving to downtown Disney today, I saw a crane at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway worksite. There's a giant crane there. So obviously they're working. Now, I only mention this because it's been up in the air about how often they were going to be working. It wasn't going to be an everyday thing. They were going to be done in they were going to stagger it. The work site group is going to work here, then it's going to work there, then it's going to work whatever. But there was a crane there on site. And then Liz was saying, no, everybody's talking about that already. I'm like, what? How come? What? I pay attention, I think. I thought I did. Hey, R. Valenzuela gave us a sticker or whatever those things are called. Thank you very much. That was $2. That was cool. No, I don't have a construction update because I couldn't get any footage of it. But no, it's there. Let's see. I don't know who Five Fires is. Well, I do kinda, but I don't watch his channel. Space Mountain, you can send that photo to David at freshbakedisney.com. Let's see. It was no horses on Main Street, and it was more ghosts. Oh, okay. I thought he was being serious. I heard that's what Liz was saying too, is that Disneyland themselves posted a construction video of Runaway Railway yesterday. Why, how? But no. You can see the roundabout in front of City Hall, and theoretically you could see horses if they were on the street. They have to be in the exact right spot. It's like maybe like a tiny little sliver. There'd have to be some really good timing. Kim Simmons, Disneyland's Instagram? Yeah, Disney's. Okay. Man, I'm not on Instagram. Here's the thing. I hate social media. I really do. Twitter, I may just have to drop out of Twitter. Is that crazy? Oh my God, Twitter is the worst. And I'm not talking about the people who follow our feed. I'm not talking about my feed is fine. It's clean. I just can't. Everything else that's happening on Twitter is just a dumpster fire. I don't know how people live on the internet, on social media. Instagram is a little better, I think. Is Instagram better in terms of people being terrible people? Is Instagram better? I'm really reading this with intent. Insta is a little better. Twitter is just mean. Yeah, IG better. IG is better. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think one of the things that I like about Instagram is that it's content based. Instagram is based on content, photos and video. And then people talk about that. Whereas Twitter is just about you replying to some jerk with your own jerk comment. And it's not content based at all. And I like content based media, obviously. There's nothing positive coming out of Twitter these days. Yeah, just lost shouting. Anyway, so that's why I missed the Instagram post by Disneyland, because I don't run our Instagram account. I have somebody that helps me out with that. I haven't been involved in Instagram in a very long time. I kind of wish I was a little more, but just so I could connect. But it's just I'm so busy. I'm so busy that I can't do it. I feel like I'm shorting you guys. I want to put more content for you guys out there, but I can't do it by myself. Anyway, somebody send me a picture of that horse and send me a picture of the crane, and I'll go look at the Instagram stuff and see what I can figure out. Okay. Theme Park Insider has the video of the horses. Okay. Yeah, Margaret says Royal Dorks on Instagram is really you guys, though, right? Yes, it is. That is because we've been doing a lot of vlogging on Royal Dorks lately, and so I asked Liz to take that cause up and start a Royal Dorks Instagram account. So that's her. That's just Liz. She's doing all of that. I think you guys are going to enjoy the Royal Dorks fan account, or the Royal Dorks Instagram account, I should say. Well, like I said, Disney confirmed it's delayed till 2023 instead of. I think we already kind of knew that, Nick, in the sense that, like we were talking about before, they're going to stagger the construction. They're not going to be going full time. I figured at least that much. Yeah, Disneyland Buzz. How can you see down Main Street? I have no idea. I go, to the Esplanade at least once, maybe twice a week, and I always look every time I go there. I try to look down the little thing, and I can't really see that. I can't see anything down there. Yeah, Liz will follow you back. She's a follower. If you follow Liz, she'll probably follow you. Yeah, the feed is funny. I'm going to have to do something about that. I may have to change back to the phone. and see what happens. Marshawn Thomas, you guys been trying good-looking food that was always fun on the Dorks channel. Well, thank you, Marshawn. Man, you comment a lot. I like to hear from you, Marshawn. Thank you very much for following and being so well-spoken, or in the comments. All right, so let's talk about those rumors. I want to talk about the December 28th rumor. I don't like it very much, if only because it's too soon. I do think that I don't think that they've trained frontline CMs yet on COVID response. I don't think that they've done any of that. I think the park is ready. But somebody else had said a rumor that they needed only 10 days, which I don't know. If that's true, then it's a possibility that September 28th could happen. Now, having said that, one of the rumors that I've heard is that they're putting up Christmas decorations already up on Small World. Now, that's a rumor. But if they're putting up Christmas decorations, then they're not going to be putting up Halloween stuff, right? And if they're not going to be putting up Halloween stuff, then that means they're not going to be open during Halloween. That's just my own thinking. So the November opening seems more likely to me. The early November, November 5th, something like that. Which, by the way, isn't that election day? So maybe not November 5th, maybe the day after that. Whatever the weekend is after that. And then I heard another rumor. Wait. Somebody was buzzing me earlier, so I would just want to. I heard another rumor that anything that was any sort of, I don't want to put, not construction, but just any sort of work that's being done in the park, like what we've seen in Emporium, what we've seen at the Hub, the Tomorrowland stairs, Haunted Mansion, Snow White. All those crews have been told to get on with it. Let's go, because they're trying to wrap things up. So they're working overtime on those things. For what? Now, they wouldn't probably have to do that if they were opening early November. There's still plenty of time for them to do all that stuff. They've got lots of time. So they're kind of conflicting. Here's the thing about rumors, especially when you get conflicting rumors like this, somebody is wrong. So how do you know which to believe? I don't know. It's tough. Let's see. It's on 6. Oh, okay. Just checking out some comments. Please, let's not be political in the comments if you can help it, guys. I would appreciate that. Nick Wagner, the 10 days rumor is not true. It took 3 weeks to call back downtown cast members, and that's mostly merch. Opening the park would probably take longer since you're calling all departments back. Yeah, and that 3 weeks is for training on the new procedures. So yeah, I don't see how the 10 days thing could be possibly true, unless they had already called back the employees. But we have not heard anything like that. We have not heard about employees being called back yet, and we would have heard by now. When do Christmas decorations go up? Usually right after Halloween, like a week after Halloween, 5 days or five. Yeah, a week. We'll just call it a week after Halloween. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on. No, Disney knows, Raisin. Disney knows. Do you think Disney will do a partial opening like Knott's and SeaWorld? No, I think it sounds to me they've already that ship has sailed. The idea of doing a Taste of Main Street or whatever, that ship has sailed. No, they're going to go. They're just going to go. They're just going to go live. They're not going to do any kind of soft open. Well, they might do a soft opening for cast members and annual pass holders, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do a small event. They would have done it already. Jay wants to know, do we know if they have been doing pandemic-specific work inside the parks themselves? Yes, they have, and they're done. That's what I think. That's what Josh was inferring when he said in that interview that we've been ready. We're ready and been ready. That they've done all the prep work, physical prep work, the infrastructure, all the stuff, like the markings and all the signs and then the hand sanitizers and all that. That's done already. The only thing that's not done is the training of the cast members. Uh-oh, somebody hit the hotline. I'm getting an update on the Fresh Baked hotline. All remaining Disney Cruise Line call center CMs are only taking Shop Disney calls. Well, yeah, but the Disney Cruise Line has been that's dead on arrival, isn't it? I thought that was DOA. I wasn't expecting the Disney Cruise Line to be open at all. How many months are they adding to pass holders? However long it's been closed, and for however long you've been opted, if you opted in for that whole period, however long it's been closed and that you were paying. Adam Marr wants to know, training CM takes about 2 weeks, ? Maybe three, maybe even 4. But 2 weeks is, I would say, probably a minimum. Nick says, when it came to Downtown Disney cast, they were notified a few days before callback started. The callback process itself takes a while since they have to go down a seniority list. Yeah. So it's not just like, that's an effort. It's an effort to call back employees, which is why we would have known by now if it had happened, because of all the work and effort that goes into calling them back. So I don't know. I feel like as soon as that happens, we would know. Okay. So did I cover my rumor stuff? Okay, let me talk about the November rumor. Now, I like the November rumor because it fits in nicely with needing more time to train cast members. It fits in nicely with getting the park ready, getting the park ready if it needed. It fits in with not having to do a quick change on seasonal stuff from Halloween to Christmas. And it fits in with any kind of narrative that Disney isn't getting any kind of special treatment. I mean, we all know they are. Honestly, every time I think about them talking about this new tier thing, it just makes me crazy. It makes me crazy that we're not under the same, Disney is not under the same set of rules as a restaurant. Not that I want Disneyland to open. It's just, if you're going to give us a different set of rules for Disney, just open the place. Just do it. Just do it. All right. Stephen Crawford, any rumors that ended up being true? Yeah. Tower of Terror. We did a video on the Tower of Terror when we heard that rumor from somebody on the inside. And then somebody on the inside said to me, David, they're going to change Tower of Terror into Mission Breakout. And I'm like, what? And that turned out to be true. I put out a video, and I had so many people tell me that it was like I said it. Like I'm the one changing it for Tower Terror. They were so angry at me for reporting that. They were so angry. I couldn't believe it. and then even after it was done, and it was confirmed, they were still angry at me. Like, dude, I'm not in charge of Tower of Terror. I'm not in charge. But that's one that I remember being true. Oh, Michelle Vasquez, here's the quote from Newsom. We are working with them. We set our discussions aside on that. They're forthcoming. Air, blah, blah, blah. That is just air. That is nothing. That's a whole lot of nothing. You haven't said anything there, Gavin Newsom. That is nothing. Here's another one. Wait. God, I hate when it scrolls like that on me. Oh, I did it again. Oh, you suck. How do I lock this? Sorry, guys. I know this is weird. Okay. I'm going to try this again.
Thank you for calling Runner's Late. Please leave the name of the number, and we'll get back to you soon.
Hang on. Okay. California government and Disney are having an active, dynamic conversation. Nothing. Blah, 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 blah. That is just so many words that mean nothing. Let's see. So I got to go watch that Newsom interview. I didn't get to catch it. I didn't get to see it today because I was busy with downtown Disney and then doing some other work when I got home. Nick Wagner, apparently CDC is telling states to be ready for a vaccine distribution by November 1st. If that's the case, November seems likely. Right. Well, there's that too. That's another point for the November theory. Oh. So, I'm so sorry. Rozan? Is that right? Give me a thumbs up. Rozan. That's how it looks like to me when you put it that way. My apologies. Boy, a lot of people yelling at me about Newsom's interview. Nick P says, hey, David, I was in Vegas this last weekend. It was super crowded. That's good to hear. Glad to see that. Streets filled with people, masks on and off. Not so great to hear that. I would rather people all wearing their masks, but I'm noticing more and more. More and more people are just kind of like, they're just faking it with the masks or not wearing them at all. I had a dream last night that I went to Blockbuster Video and didn't wear a mask. No reports of a COVID surge in the city. Well, they're not gonna tell you. They're not going to give you. People are going to tell you that even if they did put out a report and there was a surge, they're going to say, "Oh, that's baloney. That's fake news." If there was no surge, they're going to say that's baloney and fake news. You can't believe the news these days. You just can't. And then finally, he says, if Vegas can be open and fine, then so can Disney. Well, they're in a different state. I had that same fight. I mean, dude, you want to talk about Vegas? Talk about Florida. Why is California? Why is Disney World open and Florida isn't? Or I mean, California isn't. That just question for the ages. Trent sponsors back on. Dude, guys, chill with the horse on Main Street. I got it. Oh, did I miss somebody insulting me? That's probably a good thing. No, you're right, Brian or Barney Gaffner. No, I don't want an answer for that question. No, I don't want an answer on what the difference is between Florida and California. Forget I said it. Antonio says, David, horse on Main Street, Kevin is an interview. Oh, we're having fun now. We're having fun now. I love live streams. Hey, guys, did you hear that there's a horse on Main Street? Let me write a blog post about it. Hey, guys, Walt loved trains. Just going to put that out there. God, Hong Kong is still closed, Nick? Wow. Okay, where are we? Should I do a whole live stream about horses on Main Street? Okay. All right, where were we? I got off track there. I stopped talking about rumors. I stopped talking, or send me some of your rumors. There's a crane in the Toontown that put a horse on top of Gavin. David, what's this about someone getting caught camping in an abandoned Disney park? What Disney park is abandoned? Besides, there are no abandoned Disney parks. What are we talking about? G-Bird, I need a date for New Splash Mountain. October 2074. That's what I got here in my little notebook. Oh, my hotline had more in it. Oh, is that more of the cruise line stuff? The furlough? I think it is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't Disney. They're they're not abandoned. They're not open. But there are some Magic Mountain or Six Flags parks that aren't open. Six Flags stopped business all the way through the new year till January at least. Disney World Island. PDXer, rumor, the trolley in Toontown is coming back. He's kidding. No, it's not. Okay, somebody said, Selwyn says it was the weird abandoned little island on Disney World. That was a thing a while back. But how do they get in there? You can't get to that island, can you? That was a long time ago. Wasn't that a very long time ago? That wasn't any time recently. Discovery Island. Huh. Yeah, I could have sworn that was a long time ago, though. Really? May? I'd like to try that. I think I'd like to try that. Was it, didn't Adam, when Adam was in Florida, 100 years ago before he moved to California, didn't he try to do that once? Huh. Yeah, there's PDX that just says, don't go there, ask Adam the Woo. Yeah, he did, right? Back when Adam was he tried to get, backstage and stuff. Well, no, okay, that much is a given. I think he did try to get on that island. Any interesting names for Splash retheme? Tiana's Place? No? Tiana Mountain? I don't know. But somebody had a name for it. I forget what it was. Lisa says, here's a quote from Gavin Newsom, I assume. We're making a lot of progress in that space. The reason we set it aside is we still have work to do. Progress is still being made. We're still working on some details. ECT. What a bunch of nothing. Honestly, I can't listen to these guys talk anymore. Just blah. Here's the thing, Fresh Baked. I am not gonna. I just talk real. Talk real. Talk like a human. I would never do that. I'd make a terrible politician. I really would. I'm gonna look you right in the eye and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you what I know. And if I can't do that, then I don't want the job. Frog Falls. Princess in the Log. That's the one I heard. Yeah, that was the one that was going around originally. Jenny says, "What happened to Namaste?" I don't know. What happened? What do you mean? I like Namaste still. Dropping logs in the pipe. It's not anything, though. It's just not anything. They don't say anything. I got nothing from that statement other than nothing. I learned nothing from what Gavin said. I learned nothing other than they're saying they don't have anything. But I think that's a lie too. I really do. I think that's a lie. I think they've got something already. No, Haunted Mansion will not get the holiday overlay. Lucas, I will never get elected because I tell too much truth. They can't. I could never get elected for any office. Let's see. Have you tried the apple cider mix that is sold in World of Disney? Oh, you mean the mix? Yeah, the one we didn't get it, but Spencer did. We're supposed to do that, but we haven't been able to get together since La Brea. I haven't seen them since La Brea, and they're now out of town, and then we're going to be out of town. So I don't know when I'm going to get to try that, but hopefully, yeah, we do get to try that soon. Amalia O'Reilly says, David, you need an editor and a screenwriter. Well, I've got those. Gina says, I want Dairy Queen now because of the latest video. And so do I. I love Dairy Queen. You know what she's talking about, Fresh Baked, is that my wife and I, we go out and eat food. And we film ourselves eating food. We got a video coming out here after I'm done with this live stream. I'm probably going to publish a video we did of the donuts at Krispy Kreme, the fall donuts. Go to Royal Dorks and subscribe to our Royal Dorks channel on YouTube. And then after you do that, follow Liz on Instagram, the Royal Dorks, and you can get all kinds of fun David and Liz stuff of us just being funny and real. Yep, we ate a lot of donuts. Liz made fun of me of how many donuts I ate. I don't feel like it was a lot, but I think we're going. Okay, I've got 2 more videos. I've got possibly a video of last night's night with Magic Journeys. Possibly a video today of us doing our pin event thing that wasn't much of a video. And then we've got, and then tonight, I think we're going back to Dairy Queen, actually. I think we are going back to Dairy Queen. They have another pumpkin thing. Another pumpkin. It's not a blizzard, it's a shake, I think. And then we're shopping. We're shopping on Friday and Saturday. So I got 3 new shopping videos coming over the weekend. So there's a lot of stuff coming over there on both channels. Okay, I'm going to some comments. That's it. Amy Tim, the pumpkin cookie butter shake. Liz sent me that today. I'm just like, God, give me a break. I'm gonna get so fat. Sean O'Neill wants to know, please recap in 10 seconds of what the rumors are. There was a rumor that they were going to open in 10 days. There's a rumor that they're going to open on September 28th. There's a rumor they're going to open on November 5th or something like that. There's a rumor that they're putting Christmas decorations up already on Small World. There's a rumor that they've told all the sites, the working construction project sites or whatever, to wrap things up quickly because they want to get things rolling and get things open. That took more than 10 seconds, I think. Horses, and then there's horses on Main Street. I don't even know what that means. I mean, I don't even know. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Oh. No, did I talk about this? Last night, we tried to get footage of the lights on Main Street. They were not on. This is not a rumor. The lights were not on Main Street last night. But there was something like high up through the trees that I noticed that looked like it was lit, and I couldn't figure out what it was. It looked like a flagpole, but not the flagpole in Town Square, way past that, further on into the park. And Liz and I thought maybe when we were there today, maybe it's the crane. Because they do often put a flag at the top of a crane, right? That's a thing. And by the way, there's horses on Main Street. Donnie Tucker. David, did you know that Walt loved pumpkin spice trains? That had horses on them, too. Walt loved horses. No, trains. No, pumpkin spice. No. What? With the claw. He did love chili beans. He did. Yeah, I think what I saw last night was the crane. I think that's what I saw last night. Was the crane on the work site. They were working, after hours. They were working at night, which makes sense. Silver Star says the horses are still alive. Well, I don't think anybody thought the horses were dead. They don't put them down if they're not working. I mean, I don't know. Lily Diamond says, I love the Royal Dorks videos. Thank you, Lily. Everybody go watch the Royal Dorks, would you? If you haven't already. I don't like doing making food videos very much. We've done a few. I don't personally like it. I just want to eat stuff and talk about it. And Adam has reminded you that there are 559 people here, but only 159 likes. Please like this video. Yeah, the fish fry video actually wasn't bad but that was the barrel roll, the Sophia barrel roll incident. All right, 10 minutes to go, guys. Let's open it up. Is there a Royal Dorks blooper video? No, because we don't really have a lot of outtakes, but I do have in the video that we're doing today, the Krispy Kreme video. If you watch the Dairy Queen video, I had a B cam. I had B cam set up filming us while I was filming, Liz, or vice versa, and I included some of the B cam footage in the video. Well, for the Krispy Kreme video, I also had B cam rolling, but I'm going to show you like a whole, just with no A cam at all, just long stretches of the B cam. And then also, I've got some B cam footage that I'm thinking about putting out from the Dairy Queen. It's just us talking to each other in between shots while we're eating our food. We didn't get very many likes. I don't know what's the problem here. Bob Cuthbertson says, I like the B-cam footage, but the audio was very low. Yeah, that's something that I'm trying to work on. I upped the audio a little bit on this last video for Krispy Kremes. Opening guidelines will likely be discussed Friday. Okay, see, this is when I hear words like that, they're already discussed. Okay, so think through this with me, Marty and everybody else. I'm not talking at you, Marty, per se, but if they're going to make a statement that guidelines will likely be discussed on Friday, on Monday they're going to say, nah, we didn't do that. We talked about it, but nah, nothing happened. It was just, we're just hanging out, no big deal, right? They've already discussed it. And then they're gonna pretend like they had a conversation, and then they're gonna tell us that Disney can open. It's just so much BS. It's just so much BS. Disney Adventure Vlog says, just a rumor, he's just going to keep delaying things. Well, like I said, that would be fine if the reason why they were delayed is because of the new rules that they just put out, the purples and the oranges and the reds and whatever. That's fine. Do that. If you don't want to open the park, because the parks don't fit in or the county doesn't fit in with your rules, that's fine. But they're saying Disney is a different story. So if Disney's a different story, that can only mean that they're going to open Disney, right? Otherwise, they could just say, no, Disney doesn't qualify because Orange County doesn't. I'm reading some of these. Some folks are just mean. Some folks are just mean. Guys, why are you here? I'm a happy guy. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to put out happiness and kindness. And if you don't want to participate in that, if that's not your thing, being happy and kind, if you'd rather judge and say snarky things and be mean to other people, then just don't be here. Okay, well, there's other go to Twitter. Okay, go to Twitter where they grow you like leaves. Just go to Twitter. You don't have to be here. Why are you even here? Jesus. I just sometimes, Okay. Nick Wagner says the reason the horses are a big deal is that the horses were moved to a ranch off property. That's a good point. That's a good point, Nick. If they're back, probably training on the route, which is progress. Well, okay, but don't they? The horses don't stay on. They go. The horses come back. They're brought in back and forth every day, right? They bring in horses and take out horses every day. The horses never are on property overnight, if I'm not mistaken. That space was gone. That space is now Star Wars land, right? So I mean, if they want to train them at all, they have to bring them in. And it takes, if I recall, it takes a little while to get the horses trained on the route. They have to walk that route for a couple weeks at least, I think, don't they? I remember having a conversation with a cast member about when they brought in a new horse and they were taking her up and down the main street. There are corrals still? Really? Near the Indie building. Fascinating. Okay, where was I? Yeah, somebody asked that I did show a new horse. They were training a new horse right before shutdown. Yeah. I don't want to block anybody, you guys. I just want people to be nice. I don't like blocking or removing comments or doing anything like that. I just, there's just no reason to, I mean, just participate in the positivity of things instead. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? Why? You know what I mean? Like, just go with it, man. Just go with it. It's so much funner and easier. I'm just saying. I love you guys. You know, and I want that to be a thing. I want it to be a thing that we're sharing, you know, good positive things. This is a horse channel now, yeah. David Doyle, can I contribute without a super sticker? No, well, you know what? I might do that like once a week. You know, include super chat. Right now, I think the stickers are the only thing I have on. That's the only thing I have on right now is the stickers. But you can't make a comment. You can just give a sticker. Like I said, I'm not trying to suppress thought. I'm not trying to suppress anybody specifically. I don't want to block anybody or tell you that you don't have a right to that opinion. I just want this space to be, you know, if you'd want to have those opinions, then go to where those opinions are, you know, I don't know, more acceptable or not acceptable. That's you know, that's what they're for. This isn't a place for arguing. You know, Fresh Baked is not a place for arguing. Fresh Baked is not a place for judging other people. One of my favorite things about Disneyland, for example, is that it's the one place in the world that so many of us can feel free to be the exact person we want to be without being judged. You know, you notice, well, it's easier today, but back in the day, Disneyland was one of the few places you go to as a gay person and feel comfortable expressing yourself to your gay partner. You felt safe there, and you know, like the gay days things, that kind of thing, or just whatever. If you want to be a bounder or whatever, or I mean, just name it. You could do and be and feel any way you want at Disneyland, and it's okay. It's a free space, and I love that about Disneyland. So I want to try to keep that same mindset on, you know, in our comments and on our live streams, etc. And it's okay. It's okay to want to talk politics. I'm not, you know, just talk politics in a politics space. You don't have to do that here. I do it myself sometimes, which I'm trying to quit. Ever since I started watching or following Twitter really closely, it's kind of gotten into my brain. Okay. Miguel, yes, I did go to the reservation merchandise event, the pin event today, and it was all right. I got a pin. Well, there's a video coming on that, maybe tomorrow or the next day. And I'm telling them not to, Jesus, is what I'm saying. I'm asking them not to do that. I'm asking them to keep that out of it. But people keep bringing it up, is what I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. What I don't like about that thing is what I want is just some honesty. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for. It's just for people to be honest. I did miss a sticker. Danny Doyle, or was it David Doyle? Yeah, David Doyle gifted me a $5 sticker. Well, heck yeah, Betty. That's cool. Thank you, David, for the sticker. And on that note, Jesus, I'll have to say I have to apologize right now because I've been saying things about well, I haven't not directly at Newsom per se, but just the things that are being said about this. Maybe I should have done that as well. That's my bad. I just want things to be fair and logical and without judgment. That's all. Ooh, that's a new game, Regina. Thanks. All right. Well, guys, that's my hour. I love you guys. That's all I want to do is to spread that love with you. And be kind. Be kind. I feel like I want to put that message in my videos now. I was thinking about doing that. Just dropping a little message. Hey, go love your neighbor. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Loving your neighbor within reason. And thank you to Brendan Ravia for the $3 sticker. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys on Friday. And look out for some videos. Like I said, 2 new videos, hopefully, for Fresh Baked. And 3 videos coming up for Royal Dorks, hopefully. And follow Liz on the Royal Dorks on Instagram. The Royal Dorks. That's where you do it. I would put a link in here, but I can't do any of that stuff. And thank you very much to Evan Layton for the $10 sticker. Thank you very much. I love you guys again. And we'll see you next time. Respect. Yes, we're still doing the live stream tomorrow at 7. That's still a thing. I want this end. I click the button. I click you. There we go.